For the chosen of the Most High, who need to study to show themselves approved unto the Messiah, contact us at schooloftheLostTribes@gmail.com to join robust doctrinal breakdowns that you are expected to master. Every student in the chat will enter into a hive mind knowledge, unified in one mind and one body, according to the doctrine of the Messiah. This will enable you to come out of your novice state and enter into the true rest of Yahweh. Welcome to the School of the Lost Tribes. Wisdom of Solomon, 7:23-30, an exclusive Israelite revelation of wisdom. Introduction. This portion of the Wisdom of Solomon reveals the divine characteristics and eternal purpose of wisdom. But unlike how the world views her, this passage must be seen through the lens of covenant and heritage, a message reserved exclusively for the scattered and lost tribes of Israel, not for a universal audience. What is described here is not an open invitation to all mankind, but the intimate revelation of Yahweh's Spirit moving through his elect lineage. Verse 23. Kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, all-powerful, overseeing all, and passing through all things by reason of her pureness. Wisdom is personified with attributes that reflect perfection and holiness. She is kind, but this kindness is toward the man of Israel, not every man. She is steadfast and sure, offering assurance not to strangers, but to the elect remnant. The purity she possesses enables her to pass through all things, reaching even into the diaspora, where the scattered Israelites are hidden among the nations. Verse 24. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. Wisdom is not just a concept, it is the breath, the Ruach, of Yahweh himself. She is divine in origin, inseparable from the power of the Most High. This excludes any defiled or impure nation from access. Only the purified, those whom Yahweh has chosen and sanctified, can partake in her. Verse 25. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh, and the image of his goodness. This verse likens wisdom to the very image of Yahweh's nature. She reflects his goodness, but not in a generic, abstract way. This reflection is revealed to his chosen, who carry the legacy of the patriarchs. Just as the everlasting light is reserved for Israel, wisdom is a mirror for the covenant people to see their purpose. Verse 26. And being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets. Here is the exclusivity crystal clear. Wisdom enters into holy souls. But who are these? Not the Gentiles or the heathen nations, but the children of the covenant, those born from above, those who are scattered among the Greeks, Romans, and beyond, but whose roots trace back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are the ones turned into prophets and friends of Yahweh. Verse 27. For Yahweh loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. This is a pivotal declaration. Yahweh does not love universally. He loves none but the one that dwells with wisdom. And only Israel, particularly the elect among the scattered tribes, has ever been given access to this indwelling. This completely refutes any concept of universal salvation or open access. Verse 28. For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of stars. Being compared with the light, she is found before it. The beauty of wisdom surpasses all celestial glory. Yet her beauty is not just aesthetic, it is ancestral, it is historical. It precedes creation itself, because the election of Israel was in the mind of Yahweh before the foundation of the world. The scattered ones, though hidden, are still destined to reflect her light. Verse 29. For after this cometh night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom. Darkness may follow, but it cannot overcome wisdom. And since wisdom dwells only with Israel, This verse ensures that despite Israel's captivity, colonization, and cultural loss, the spirit of wisdom will never be overtaken by the world's corruption. The lost tribes will rise in wisdom, and vice, meaning foreign philosophies and idolatries, will not prevail. Verse 30. For she reacheth mightily from one end to another, and sweetly doth she order all things. Wisdom's reach spans the entire earth, not to save all people, but to gather the elect from every land where they've been scattered. She sweetly orders the steps of the remnant, guiding them back into covenant through Yahweh Shai, who was sent only for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, Matthew 15:24. Her mighty reach is not global inclusivity, it is divine tracking of a dispersed people. Conclusion. Wisdom of Solomon 7:23-30 is a coded proclamation for the elect, those born of Israelite blood, scattered across the earth, yet chosen for regathering. It is not for the Gentile church world, but for the family of Jacob. The breath of Yahweh, the image of his glory, enters only his own. And through Yahweh Shai, this wisdom is once again awakened in the true heirs of the covenant.